This wasn't just an album, it was a reinvention. When The Idiot crawled out of Berlin in March 1977, it sounded like nothing else. Cold, mechanical, and dripping with menace. It didn't just break the rules, it burned the rulebook and danced in the ashes. Welcome to Album of the Week, where we dig into the records that shook the world. No fluff, no filler, just the stories behind the music. Every week, 52 weeks, a year. This week it's The Idiot, Iggy Pop's dark masterpiece, born from chaos and collaboration with David Bowie. Released March 18th, 1977, this wasn't just an album. It was the sound of punk icon walking through the ruins of rock and building something strange and new. The mid-70s were all glitter and excess. Then came The Idiot, a stark industrial dreamscape that laid the foundation for post-punk and goth. This album gave us Sister Midnight, a sinister opener co-written with David Bowie. It gave us China Girl, which Bowie would later turn into a hit. And Nightclubbing? That's pure alien cool. Drum machines, deadpan vocals, and a vibe that feels like a neon-lit nightmare. Why revolutionary? Because it stripped rock down to its bones and rebuilt it with steel and shadows. It was punk's hangover and the blueprint for Joy Division, 9 Inch Nails, and every band that ever embraced darkness. The story behind this album is pure rock mythology. Iggy Pop, fresh out of the studios and battling addiction, finds salvation in Berlin. David Bowie, escaping his own cocaine-fueled chaos, becomes Iggy's collaborator and lifeline. Together, they dive into the Berlin underground. Grey skies, concrete, and cabaret decadence, and create a sound that feels like the city itself. Fun fact, David Bowie played most of the instruments on the album. Guitars, keyboards, even bass. He was everywhere, shaping the sounds, while Iggy delivered those haunting vocals. Here's the dark trivia. The album was recorded at Hansa Studios, just a step from the Berlin Wall, a setting that seeped into the music's bleak vibe. Nightclubbing used a primitive drum machine because Bowie thought it sounded more sinister. He was right. Critics didn't know what to make of it. Some called it genius, others called it garbage. Fans, they were baffled, but history proved Iggy right. And the influence? Massive. Joy Division's Ian Curtis was obsessed with The Idiot. You can hear its DNA in Unknown Pleasures. Chart success? Minimal. But cultural impact? Off the charts. This album didn't aim for hits. It aimed for immortality. Why does it still matter? Because The Idiot was the sound of transformation. It dragged punk rock into the future, inspired industrial and electronic rock, and showed that reinvention could be art. Without this record, there's no Bowie's Low, no goth scene, no dark wave. It's the album that made We're cool, and cool weird. So, what's your favorite track? The icy pulse of Nightclubbing? The twisted beauty of China Girl? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear your Iggy stories. And if you want more tales like this, grab the Rock and Roll Almanac, your ultimate guide to the albums that changed everything. hit subscribe, smash that cowbell, and keep it loud, because here, rock isn't nostalgia, it's evolution in real time.